Good morning, MFers. I hope you guys are having an amazing freaking day. I just had to mix things up a little bit, still without a boat, do a little bit of bank fishing, and we're hitting a brand new lake I've never been to. I've never filmed at, never even know it was here or anything. I actually got told about this lake by an MFer who just showed up. So big props to you, MFer, that told me about this lake. He says it's fire. Hopefully it's fire. I'm in the middle of the city, so you never know what you're gonna get with these lakes. Got here, it looks like we got a whole lot of algae going on. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's algae and dirty water underneath. And then of course we got a whole bunch of shoreline vegetation along this rock area here. So definitely going to be throwing the frog, swim jig, a little bit of everything else around. Not gonna be a challenge or anything today, just going out, seeing how we can break down a new body of water and hopefully catch some fish. Now, as far as what tackle I brought today, I brought way too much stuff like usual, but I brought 3 rods. I got my big swim bait rod. I wasn't sure if I'd need that or not. Got my frog rod, of course, my trusty frog rod. I've been slaying them on it this summer, so might as well bring that. And then I got this new rod. This is actually a 6 cents prototype rod, but it's got fluorocarbon, so I can do Texas rigs, jigs, swim jigs. I just tied a 6 cent swim jig up, and of course I got a frog, a popping frog on my frog rod. As far as tackle, I got this bag full of plastics here. Got my my hard swim bait game going. Got a whole bunch of random stuff in there. Frogs, swim jig and chatterbait, and of course terminal tackle. I've been sitting here on the bank tying stuff on and looking at this lake, and I can't really talk anymore. I am freaking jacked to get going. So today's slaunch hunting mission starts now. Okay, I think we are going to start with old Mr. Poppin' Frog. This is a freshie, so he needs to be broken in a little bit. Really liking the way this looks for a poppin' frog right here with this little algazier, little bit of bank grass here. Let's catch some slaunches. Okay, just fired like straight out. Let my jig go to the bottom. I kind of wanted to see how deep it was and have a fish on, and it feels like a big one. What the hell do I have? Oh, just a slaunch, no big deal. Come here, bud. Yep, that's the way you want to get things going. That's like a super fat 3.5 pounder. Ate the old 6 cent swim jig. God, I was seriously so confused there for a second. Just threw my frog around for a while. Threw my swim jig out, like just randomly in the middle to see how deep it was here on the bank. Look at that, 6 cents swim and jog fish. I will take it. Damn, that fish fought hard. Sick. All right, well, maybe swim jig is going to be the deal, and maybe we need to cast out a little further. Another one on the swim jig. God, they are loving this thing. I threw the frog out like, I don't know, 15 times, didn't get a bite. Put the swim jig on, it's like every cast. Yeah, not going to complain with that. Pow, 2 pounder, not as big as the last one, but hey, we're catching fish. Reason I put the swim jig on is because it's about as good a bait as you can throw from the bank, from the boat, anytime, spring through fall. This is a fish finder, it's a fish catcher, catches a ton of freaking fish, especially around shallow grass like this. So naturally, that was one I wanted to cover some water with, and we got 2 fish on the board already. All right, this lake does not suck. Spot number 1, 2 fish standing on the same freaking rock. Clearly this is a solid lake, and clearly there are a lot of fish that want to eat a swim jig. Kind of weird, because seeing into the water, it's pretty murked up. Like, it's not that clean. Not only is there algae on top, it's pretty chalky down underneath as well. So kind of surprising they're eating a bait and it's natural like the swim jig, but swim jig just flat out gets bites, so it's not really that surprising, I suppose. Oh yeah, that one freaking clobbered the swim jig. Dunk. That might be the best one we've caught today, guys. Just want to touch it. Oh, no, not the best one we've caught today. But hey, another 2.5 pounder. Look at that. That's sexiness. That's also where you want them to eat the swim jig. Deep like. Really liking this swim jig. Really liking the new rod. Return home. Go get bigger. I'll catch you next time. It's a dadgum swim jig video is what it is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a little baby bluegill on top of this grass right there, right by my frog. There, he finally went under. But when they're like that, especially in the summer or fall, usually you get a really good topwater bite because the bass push them up on top there and come crush them. Haven't had one eat the frog yet, but it's probably about to change right about now. Man, that is weird. You got this nice corner here. You got a bunch of stuff blowing up into it. You got grass mat, weeds, sticks, whatever right there. And they will not come up and eat this frog. I don't know if it's like a timing deal or what. I kind of got like a gentleman's start this morning, which, you know, typical. It's a weekend, so yeah, you guys get the point. But Yeah, I don't know. They don't want to eat the frog, but they're crushing the swim jig. So I want to catch them on the frog. Topwater's fun, but if they're choking the swim jig, I'm just gonna keep throwing the swim jig. Oh, that one freaking clobbered the swim jig. He felt like he was about 37 pounds. Also, I think it's because he's got a sideways face. Yep, we got a little dirty sideways face going on here. But Mr. Whitefish ate the swimming jog. All right, new lake does not suck. Go get bigger, my man. Now this is one reason I really like this swim jig. My trailer is getting real beat up, as you can tell. Caught like 4 or 5 fish on it, had a bunch of other bites on it so far. But it's got this screw lock on it, so it won't come off. So I'm still on my same trailer, which on other swim jigs would have been freaking pulling down the shank every time I touched a piece of grass by about now. And not only does this swim jig look more realistic, has better colors than any on the market, head shape's better, keel's better, hook's better, but that screw lock will save you guys a ton of freaking money. And there's another one. There we go. We're dialed. Hashtag dialed. Hey guys that are watching this, do you think you could drop the poles for me? I don't have a free hand because I'm fighting this fish right now, but if you could drop the poles behind me, that'd be great. Yep, another one. And look at that. Swim jig trailer, still intact. Another. I need to go send that MFer a message. First off, tell him thank you for showing me this place. Second off, tell him to pick up a damn 6-cent swim jig and throw it around because he's gonna catch some damn fish. Now I want to sincerely thank all the MFers that dropped the poles for me back there, but I had to make a little bit of a move because I saw this bridge situation on Google Earth, and you know what they say, when life gives you bridges, you catch launches. So I guess we're gonna try down here for a little bit. Oh God. All right, we went from no blow-ups to freaking eruption on the other side of the little lake right here. Oh man, I hope I got a good hook in him. It looks like I did. Just gonna ski him across the lake. Oh hey dude, this is Mr. Old Swamp Donkey living in Slaunchville. He's not a slaunch, but that was a pretty sick blow up, which you guys are not gonna be able to see because it was like 60 yards away. Beautiful, fat little fish. He's out here eating some bluegills in this grass situation. Later, bub. Back to the slop. I think one of the coolest things about frog fishing, especially in the summer around grass like this, is like, not only do you have awesome topwater blow-ups, not only do you get to fish thick cover and just yank them out with braided line and stuff, but you catch a fish and you get done and you know you caught a fish. You got freaking grass pieces all over you, stuck to you. It's all hot, sweaty out here. Love it. Woo! Okay, yep, pulling you up out of the swamp, my man. Sorry that you made that mistake, but Mr. Poppin' Frog was not gonna let you get away with it. Frog fishing, freaking love it. I think you guys might have been able to see that one a little better. That one wasn't in Narnia when he bit. It was about 15 feet from me. Not a giant, haven't caught a giant yet today, but when they blow up like that, it's basically the same as when a big one eats it. So super fun, but now I want a 5-pounder. I want to catch a giant out of here. I'm not gonna lie. You know what's really stupid is I haven't even thrown a swim jig over here. I mean, this thing should be illegal to throw in areas that look like this because it freaking works too good. Better make sure. And no game wardens around here. No, I don't see any. Okay, I think we're good to throw the swim jig. Let's catch one. There we go. First cast. Swim jig. It's like, call your shot. Oh, Mr. Airborne. Come here, bud. Throw the frog through here 50 times, catch 2, throw the swim jig 1 time, catch 1. I better put this away, like I said, for game warden season. This swim jig's illegal to throw in 15 states, I think. There's another one. All right, don't see any game wardens. Let's make another cast quick. Okay. I've now made like 3 casts and have another one on the swim jig. That one feels good, and he's in the grass. It's probably another 1.5 pounder that's just hooked funny. Yep, pretty well. Oh, we'll give him 2 pounds. He's fat. I mean, no giants today, but how freaking fun is that? I strongly encourage you, if you're fishing shallow grass, summer, fall, spring, go get yourself a freaking divine swim jig and a bluegill pattern. This water's muddy. They don't give a damn how muddy it is. They're gonna eat that bluegill either way. Yep. He came back and got it. He was just like, and he missed it, and then so I just kept reeling it really slow. And then he did it, thump, got it. Boom, another one. This lake is loaded. We're definitely gonna come back here, guys. Let me know, do you guys wanna see me come back here? Is this not like the freaking most fun way to catch fish from the bank in thick sloppiness, or out off the edge, catching them like every second or third cast on the swim jog? Yeah, it's fun. All right, so quick update, then I'm gonna get back to fishing. My arms are a little bit sore from reeling them all in, so I needed a little break here on the bank. But yeah, so far I think I've explained exactly to you guys what I've been doing. I've caught a couple on topwater now on the frog, now that I moved down to this shallow area. But the deal, for whatever reason, I guess not for whatever reason, there's probably a bunch of bluegills out there, but the deal seems to be that outer grass line and then the grass out that you can't see because the water's a little bit too muddy. Throwing a swim jig through that is absolutely freaking killer. As in all my videos, I'm gonna link everything I used right down below, which will include that swim jig color. I love that swim jig color. It's a new color actually, and the swim jig trailer, and then the rod and the reel. Of course, the rod is a prototype, but it's a 7.5 heavy, moderate fast action, new model rod from 6 Cents, but they have one in the Lux series, so I'll link the one in the Lux series. This one feels about the same, maybe a little bit more sensitive because I think it's a higher modulus blank. So be checking in the next, I think there's a show or something in the next couple weeks where people are releasing new products. I don't know, it might be a new product that will be released, so be checking for that. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, get back to sticking some. I want to see if I can catch one underneath the bridge. I've thrown the frog to the bridge a couple times. I want to throw up under there, see if we can catch ourselves a little bridge panda before we get out of here. Come on, bridge launch. I mean, what are we gonna call this? A bridge panda? A troll slaunch? Troll panda? Troll donkey? Bridge donkey? Well, no bridge donkey troll pandas today, but Bite's too damn fire, so I can't go home. Let's go try somewhere else. God, that's freaking addictive. You just reel in your swim jig along, and then all of a sudden it's like a bowling ball got dropped on it. Just stops. Come here, slaunchtopus. Not a bad one. God, that's, I mean, that's close to a 3-pounder. That's a fatty on the swimming jig. Man, I was not planning on turning this into a damn commercial for fishing a swim jig, but good God, when they're eating it this well, it's hard not to. This is a public lake. This is not like some private stalker pond that's just loaded with fish and no one can fish. Like, guys, go out and fish right now. It's summer. It's beautiful outside. Stop watching this damn video right now after you get done clicking all the ads and whatnot, and go out to your local lake and actually, first off, pick up a kid, take them fishing with you. They're not in school right now, or if you're a kid, go grab your buddy, get someone that hasn't fished a whole lot, and give them a bait like this where you can just cast it out and reel it in and go stick some slaunches. This is awesome. Yep, another one. God, I love how this rod loads up. It's really not even fair. He's either sideways or bigger. He's in the grass is what he is. Are you big? No. You were just fighting. When you get fish that fight this hard for their size, it's usually because they haven't been caught before. They don't know the drill that you can come in and then get let go, and that's the process. It's like they haven't been caught before. Probably because no one's out there throwing a swim jig that looks as sexy, so they're not catching all of them like this. God, this is fun. It's awesome. Okay, that one, I mean, I don't know if I got him side. No, he's not that big. They're just fighting hard. They, like I said, it's like tick, 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 thump, sideways, and they feel giant on the swim jig. But hey, I mean, another 2+ pounder. What's up, bud? How we doing today? Enjoying your Saturday? All right, cool. Go enjoy it. Go keep eating some bluegills. Go turn into a slaunchosaur. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Popped him through the grass, and this guy did not like it. They're like all on this one little spot. I don't know if there's like a clump of grass out there. What the heck's going on? That's like the smallest one I've caught today too. Little peckerhead. You couldn't resist that little 6 cent swim jig, could you? See you, bye. Every cast. That's a good one. Hashtag dialed. Once again, guys, if you could drop the poles, that'd be fantastic. Put the poles down. Thank you. Yep. Not a big one, but 2.5. I mean, really, you got to cast it out there. You let it sink for like 1.5 seconds. You start reeling it a little bit, and then you just pop it a few times. Draw them in. Oh, does anybody want to come eat my swim jig? Anybody home? No? No one's home this time? Yep, someone's home. What's up? What's up? Hashtag drop the poles. 4 casts in a row. Oh, this is a sexy thing, is what this is. Cool thing is, I haven't even had to dig in my box to get another trailer because it's screwed on there. Another 2.5. Must be a lot this size in here. I'll freaking take it. Okay, MFers, just got back to the house. That day ended up getting a little bit ridiculous. I was just about calling my shots with the swim jig. Did catch a few on the frog as well, but the swim jig was absolutely the deal. The cool thing was, I talked to several other people that fished the lake. Didn't do that well. The swim jig, especially that swim jig, was absolutely the ticket. I'm going to link it down below. Like, they might be sold out by now in the video from all the people that went and got them. Last time we did a video with a bluegill swim jig and a bluegill crankbait from 6th Sense. They friggin' sold out like immediately. So go hit that and go pick a few up. Use the promo code MF10 to save a little bit of money at checkout on that as well. So go pick up a bunch of those. They freaking catch fish so well. Like I was saying, you guys can go catch fish on other bluegill swim jigs. I promise you that. Other companies will work, but that head design, the realism, the screw lock, the hook, everything with that 6th Sense one is so freaking dynamite. It's the only one I throw. And there's a good reason for that. I've actually been getting like some hate from people lately, like, oh, you just pimp this 6th Sense stuff because you're sponsored by it. Like, I mean, did you just watch the video? That's why I use that stuff. There's nothing better in their genre of like every single bait they have on the market. They freaking catch fish so good. And the only way I make a living and make money and have people watch my videos is if I catch fish, especially in tough conditions. And so I'm going to keep using them. Sorry. I'm not sorry about that. Anyways, though, going to mix things up a little bit. I'm actually finally getting out of town a little bit. A couple trips, maybe 3 trips out of town coming in the next 2 weeks or so. The next time you guys will see me, I'll be doing something I have never, ever done on this channel, somewhere that I've wanted to go for a very, very long time. So be sure to go and check out those videos here in the next coming days. So be looking for that video in probably 2 days from now, because I am super jacked for this trip. Also loving the new Slaunch Hunter t-shirts, so I'll link that down below as well. Didn't shoot the outro at the lake because I think I told you guys, MFer told me about that lake I was just at today. First time I'd ever been there. Definitely gonna be going back. But him and his wife were there, so I sat and talked to them for quite a while. Great people. Huge shout out to you guys, and thanks so much for showing me that spot. So good to see and talk to MFers on the water. And hey, he even had a Fish It All t-shirt on. Has a Slaunch neck buff coming in the mail, so big shout out to you, homie. But I will catch you guys very soon. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine. I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine.